Selling your home over the last couple of years has been pretty easy. There was basically no way to really mess it up. If you were a seller in the last year or two, it felt like whatever price you wanted on the offer, whatever terms you wanted, no inspections, whatever, like you got it. But in the last 6 to 12 months or so, that's changed a bit. In a lot of cases, you got 10 offers on your house where now you would get like 2, maybe. Your home used to go under contract in like 3 days and now it goes under contract in like 20. So the market is definitely balancing a little bit. But no matter what market we're in, there's always things you can do to make your home really stand out. So this is my top 3 ways to sell your home quickly and for top dollar here in Harrisburg. Number 1 is price your home correctly the first time. Every single time I list a house, I do something called a CMA, which is a competitive market analysis. I'll go back and find homes that are most comparable to your home that have sold in the last 3 to 6 months in the area. These are homes that are in your neighborhood at the same size and condition. But unfortunately now there's this thing called Zillow. And it's not just Zillow's fault, it's Redfin, it's Trulia, it's Realtor.com, etc. They'll send you updates on what they think your home is worth for free because they want to sell your information to realtors. That's the truth of it. A lot of realtors rely on Zillow and Realtor.com and Trulia to make money. And if you're wondering, no, I do not pay for leads. But that's not really the problem here. The problem here is that the Zestimate that you get from Zillow on what your home is worth is typically inaccurate. Oftentimes, it is wrong to the tune of tens of thousands of dollars. Because the truth is they don't have a consistent eye on your home's condition. For instance, if you went and renovated your bathroom and your kitchen next week and you put in all new finishes, all new tile, all new granite countertops, Zillow would have no idea. You can see if your Zestimate will go up after that, but spoiler alert, it's not going to. Zillow doesn't know and really can't know what has changed about your home while you've owned it. You could literally burn down your house tomorrow. Please don't actually do that. It's a joke. Please don't actually burn your house down. But you could burn down your house tomorrow and Zillow would have no idea and your Zestimate would be exactly the same as what it was today. That's why it's so important to have a professional actually come out and give you a real CMA on your house. Personally, I love to price homes just a little bit under market value so you can drive up a bidding war and have a lot of interest very quickly. And typically that will give you better terms as well. So for instance, they might offer no inspections or they might even offer to cover some of the appraisal difference as well. It's much better to do that than to overvalue your property and then have it sit for 60 days wondering what's going on and then eventually have to price cut it down anyway. And then everyone is wondering, what is wrong with this house? What is going on? So price your home correctly the first time. Number 2 is don't skip the cleanup. Let's imagine that you're single. This is for my single guys out there right now. Let's imagine you're single and you're trying to find someone to marry one day. And maybe you get some dates scheduled to find that special someone. Of course, before you go on those dates, you're going to shave, you're going to shower, you're going to make sure that you have a nice haircut, you're going to make sure you brushed your teeth, all that kind of stuff, right? You wouldn't go into a situation like that with your yogurt-stained t-shirt with some Axe body spray from like 2002. One of the absolute best things you can do is to make sure your home is in its peak condition before it hits the market. That means things like cutting the grass, pulling the weeds, maybe get it power washed, fixing that leaky faucet, maybe painting over that one spot of unfinished drywall. And there's no shame in having a professional cleaner come out and clean a lot of your home for you. If you spend maybe $500 or like $1,000 and literally one weekend, that might stop someone from price cutting their offer to you by $10,000. Because most people don't price cut by $500. Normally the first number they're thinking is $5,000. So yeah, whatever you do, do not skip the cleanup. And number 3 is market like a maniac. Now this one is definitely more on me, but if you're gonna use someone else, or you're gonna use your cousin Jim or cousin Bob or whoever to sell your home, ask them this question: how are you going to market my property? Because in my opinion, just listing it on the MLS is not enough. For instance, when I go to sell a house, I do multiple social media posts about each property that I sell. And I also do my own Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, and TikToks of home tours of the house. And personally, just from those videos alone, I've managed to have about double the showings that we typically would have if we just listed it on the MLS. And this is all stuff that I do for free as your realtor. I'll also reach out to my own backlog of buyers who are all looking for a home. And because I'm at a large brokerage, Keller Williams, I have a lot of agents that I know that would love to bring their buyers by too. And of course, top quality photography is all included. We do drone shots, we do floor plans, we do all kinds of stuff. And one thing you can do is, as a seller, you can share all of this content to your social media. and maybe one of your friends will be the one who ends up buying the house. But even if you don't use me, make sure that your cousin Jim or whoever knows how to market your house like a maniac. But that's 3 ways to sell your home quickly and for top dollar in Harrisburg, guys. Share this video with any of your friends that you know who are thinking about selling in the next, 3 to 6 months. I would love to help them out. All right, see ya.